Some people question. Some may have doubts. Some may not even be all in. They have concerns before they jump. The question is, are music producers in demand? What do you think? I know what I think and know. Let's discuss. Welcome to Platinum Lyrics and Beats Podcast. I'm your host, Trey Boy. I teach aspiring music producers how to create and sell dope beats online without the confusion and frustration of wondering where to start. What's up, aspiring music producers, engineers, and artists? Hope everything is going well with you. Today, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining us. We look to inspire, entertain, and educate on Platinum Lyrics and Beats. On the podcast, we're going to bring value to new producers, engineers, and artists. That's what we do on this show. All right? If you're just starting out and you're looking for ways to get started, and if you're producing music, or if you're looking to become an engineer or artist, we have guests on the show as well. Hey, we're looking to bring value to you. All right? Let's continue to have fun and grow together. Well, we have a big question. All right? We have a big question. Are music producers in demand? This is a question new aspiring music producers have, and I get it. Before you start investing your time and money in something, you want to make sure that it's worth your time. All right? You putting your time in it, your money, your energy. You just want to make sure that, hey, this is worth it. So I would say this. As a music producer that has been producing for over 10 years, over 10 years, almost 15 years now, I've been producing music. I work with movie directors and playwrights. Let me free you up from your concern and maybe your disbelief. Music producers are in high demand now more than ever, and will be for a long time. All right, before we dive in, if you're an aspiring music producer and you want to create and sell dope beats online and get paid from selling your beats online, you want to learn the right equipment super producers use in the studio, learn how to create your first dope beat and how to make money from it, check out the free workshop, The Producer's Blueprint. You can go to aspireproducerslab.com if you're listening on your favorite podcast app, or if you're on YouTube, the link will be in the description below. All right. I prepared this for you. You can get started today. Watch the free workshop, and it's everything you need to know to start producing music, start making money from your beats. All right, now let's get to it. Let me share 3 reasons music producers are in high demand now and will be for a long time. Number 1, content rules. Yes, content is king. All right. Check this out. All you have to do is take a look around. If you're at the airport, you're on the plane, at the club, in the church, either or, whichever one, or if you're in both. If you're at the mall, while you're driving, and that's dangerous, I wouldn't suggest, you drive and looking at your phone at the same time. It's not the safest thing to do. Even if you're at your own home, everyone is looking at content on their phone. Everyone. What is content? Content is the stuff you read, see, or hear through some form of medium. That's content, all right? Plain and simple. Content is videos on YouTube, skits on Facebook, lyric videos, just to name a few. You can't go anywhere or watch anything without even hearing music or beats or songs in the background. You can't do it. You're gonna hear some form of beat or a song, something you're gonna hear in the background has to deal with something a producer created. I'll give you a couple of places or mediums music is being played at right now. All right, let's start with stores in the mall, podcasts, TV shows, particularly reality TV shows, movies, commercials, stage plays, documentaries, restaurants. Yeah, you can go to the restaurant depending on what side of town you're on. That depends on the genre of music. Yeah, so gyms, they play music in gyms, small skits on social media. All right, I can't name them all. If I miss one, comment below. Let me know which ones I miss. All right. Music sets the mood for every occasion. The next time you're out, just check out how many times you hear music playing in the background. The next time you're out, just listen for it. All right. Whoever owns the right to that song or beat gets paid every time that beat is played on a show, every time the commercial is played, every time or in movies. All right. Of course, that would have to be included in the contract when you allow the individual or company to use your beats. That's a whole nother episode. You need to publish and copyright your beats before you allow other people to use them. All right. You can register your beats through BMI. I use BMI. I've been using them since, I started producing music. I have a whole module on this. In the course I offer, The Beginner's Guide to Creating and Selling Beats Online Blueprint. All right. I have all of this in the course where I show you how to register and copyright your beats. This is very important. This is how producers, one of the ways music producers get paid. All right. Number 2, artists need beats. That's right. There are a lot of artists out there. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of artists coming out every day that need your beats. They're waiting on you to start creating beats because no one can take your ideas or strategy when creating the beat. There's an artist out there looking for exactly what you created. Don't worry about the producers out there. They ain't you. There are plenty of other producers out there, but they're not you. They can't produce like you. They can't go in your head and see what's there and see what you're thinking. All right. You have your own style and technique. When you create a beat, it's going to be your beat. All right. And guess what? There's an artist in the beginning stages right now looking to connect with you and make some great music together. Y'all probably don't even know y'all exist, but y'all are starting out at the same level. And when you guys meet up, you're going to be like, man, this is you sent from heaven. You're going to feel that vibe. You're going to feel that connection. The chemistry is going to be there. Okay, I'll give you an example. Timberland and Missy Elliott, they were on the same level, and they started off just getting started as teenagers. Of course, Timberland was the producer. Missy Elliott was the artist. Right? They both were dope, but they met as teenagers. They were introduced by a mutual friend. They started off together on the same level, right? And I would suggest that when you are, start to produce, start with someone on the same level. Producers or artists that's already established, they may listen to your beats and shoot your shot. I'm not saying don't shoot your shot, but a lot of times when you start off with people who are on the same level as you, you guys can come up together. All right. But Timbaland and Missy started off together back in the day as teenagers. Several hits later, millions of dollars later, many awards later, hey, they made history. All right, but artists are still looking for your beats. You know, there's an artist out there, he's listening to beats, so she's listening to beats, and she was like, man, I'm not finding what I'm looking for. That's because they're waiting on you, right? What's inside of you? Artists are looking for a new sound all the time. What's new? I'm tired of this same, type of beat. What's new? What can I use to stand out? All right. And this is why it's important for you to be yourself when you're creating. Be inspired by other artists, but don't copy them to the T. Be inspired by them, but don't copy them. Be original. All right. Okay. Number 3, last but not least, why producers are and will be in demand for a long time to come. All right. Other producers need beats from other producers. Yes, sir. All right. I know you're saying, Trey boy, what? What you mean? Other producers? Yes. Other producers use other producers' beats to make music. They don't use the whole beat. They just need a couple of bars so they can sample it and flip it to make it a whole new beat. All right, it's called sampling. Okay, so this is something that's been going on for a while. All right. I would ask you, do you know how many beats have been made and recreated to make something brand new? Like, all right, do me a favor. Google how many times James Brown's music has been sampled. One song in particular, I know, The Funky Drummer, has been sampled over and over again. James Brown has one of the tightest bands ever. Back in the day, he worked with the tightest drummers. Bootsy Collins worked with him. Producers took advantage of his music. Producers all around the world took advantage of James Brown's music. They used this music. I think he finally started getting paid from some of the samples before he passed. But yeah, they would use his drum loops. They would use the horn riffs. And sometimes the whole song just looped parts of the song, but just looped, maybe 4 to 8 bars. Particularly hip hop producers did that. If you don't know who James Brown is, Google him, or ask your mom and dad or your uncle or somebody. You see James Brown, a picture of him in the back. Back here, I have him in the back. Picture of him. He was a dope producer, artist, and I study some of the old cats. You don't know where you're going if you don't know where you've been. And I love soul music. I do hip hop, R&B, and pop. I do a little bit of everything, but hip hop and R&B is where I'm at. And I get ideas and inspiration from James Brown's music and other producers, but James Brown in particular. But look, I can go on and on talking about producers that use other producers' beat to create something. Use other producers' beats to create something new. But you get the picture. Like I say, you can use the beat, but make it your own. All right? Make it your own. Okay, let's recap. I believe we know now. If we didn't know, producers are in high demand and will be for a long time. Why? Content rules. Content creators need beats and music for their content. TV shows, movies, commercials, you name it. We also discovered artists still needs great ideas, and they're waiting on you to create a fresh new sound. Nobody's going to create the beat like you, the song like you. Nobody's going to do it. You are unique. That's the way God made you, like a fingerprint. All right. We also discovered, lastly, that producers want to use other producers' beats so they can flip it and make something new or even better. All right. Now, if you're looking to start producing music, you're an aspiring music producer, and you're looking to get your music out there so you can work with content creators, music directors, and upcoming artists, watch the Producers Blueprint Workshop I recorded for you. I made this just for you so you could get started. If you're on your favorite podcast platform, go to aspireproducerslab.com, aspireproducerslab.com. You'll find out everything you need to know about making beats and selling them to your fans. If you're on YouTube, the link is below. It's in the description. Look, I'll show you everything you need to know. How to create a beat from scratch. I'll create one right in front of you and show you how to connect with your fans so you can sell your beats online and make money from doing so. Watching the blueprint will save you time, money, confusion, and frustration. Who doesn't want that? That's it for today, friends. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel to see the next valuable video. Comment below and let me know what you think, what you learned from the episode, and please share this with an aspiring music producer. All right, my goal is to inspire you to get started in your music production career and make some life-changing music and money. Let's go, baby. Hope you have an amazing day. Let's get it. This is Trey Boy. I'm out. Peace.